Hi, I'm Dr. Margaret Cunningham and I'm a member of the facilitating group of the Young Academy of Scotland. In 2022 we'll be welcoming new members and we're currently going through an election process and welcome your application. As part of the recruitment, we hosted a panel session earlier this month, and what I've done is I have collated some of the key highlights from that session in the hope that that can help others that may consider placing an application.
I'm Emily Combi. I'm a YAS member since 2016 and I'm part of the cohort going out at the moment. I'm a professor of human nutrition at the University of Glasgow and I was a co-chair for YAS ending in 2021. And I think I've been involved in a range of activities, mostly around health, but not only. We've been writing responses to inquiries with a team. We've been designing projects. So for example, the Voice of Children project involving quite a wide range of disciplines. And it's been a really good opportunity to network and work on relevant and important topics, which are not necessarily things that I would work on during my day job.
Thanks, Margaret. Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie Cook. I'm head of RSA Scotland in my day job. So I suppose coming from a kind of policy perspective and engagement side, and I was part of the most recent cohort. So I joined in 2020. So I suppose in many ways, particularly with COVID having interfered with the process, still kind of getting to know everyone and getting to see the process. I think for me, just to echo what's been said already, first and foremost, it's been an incredible opportunity to meet a wide range of different professionals and academics, activists, thinkers, change makers that perhaps I wouldn't have come into contact with otherwise. And I think that's a really exciting way to really push my own learning, networks and opportunities. I was also very lucky to be involved in the youth project that was mentioned. So we had submissions that I was in the judging panel from young people across Scotland about visions for the future in the country, which is a really inspiring way to engage with the next generation. And certainly be shown up for how much more creativity they were bringing to many of these problems than certainly I was. But I think it shows that really fascinating space that the Young Academy has to, yes, interact with the Royal Society of Edinburgh and the network that's there, but also to broaden that out and connect into wider society through the grand challenges and the projects and the ideas that are there. So for me, I think I'm still feeling very much at the beginning of my involvement with the Academy. I think there's a lot more I can do to develop and grow out of that. But already things like I was very involved in COP26. It was a great way to connect in some of the Academy members and look at ways we can build out of that coming afterwards. So,
hello everyone and welcome to this information session. So my name is Zara Rattray and I am a Chancellor's Research Fellow and lecturer at the University of Strathclyde in the Institute of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. So I'm from the most recent cohort as well that was elected to YAS in 2020. And I suppose one of the main motivations for me joining YAS was the fact that I was quite new to Scotland. So I was a new academic starting a new laboratory and research group in Scotland, and I didn't have very many contacts across different disciplines or sectors or other areas. And I also wanted to be able to make a contribution to society in Scotland and life in Scotland as a whole. So I found YAS actually had so many opportunities and so much potential to actually help me to connect with wider groups and society as a whole, and that's why I joined YAS. So since then I've met many great people across different sectors, fields and institutions, and been involved in quite a few collaborative initiatives with different groups. So currently I chair the communications group for the Young Academy of Scotland. And the remit of this group really is to implement our communication strategy, but also to promote the visibility of YAS to external partners, our stakeholders in the wider world, and also to increase engagement between our membership, because as you will be aware and you'll come to know more about it later on, we have a very diverse and broad range of members. And we want to create more connectivity between our membership and also promote the visibility of what all our members are doing, because there is so much great work taking place both locally and on an international scale. And since joining YAS, I've also been involved in some of the projects. So STEM Banks Scotland, a project which looks to increase public engagement activities across the different STEM sectors and promote the visibility of STEM as a subject matter. And I have also been involved in some other projects. For example, as part of the wider communications group, we prepared some blogs on the Afghanistan crisis, and also contributed to the Research the Headlines blogs as well. All of these activities have been really fun. It's only been a year really that I've been active in YAS, and I really look forward to the opportunities that YAS will bring. And
thanks, Maggie. Hi everyone, I'm Ali Jackson. I've been a YAS member since 2018. In my day job, I am the head of research operations at Glasgow University. So I think I might have been the first professional services member, but since then we've got quite a few extras. The kinds of things that I've been involved in since I've been a member, so last year, the year before, when all the COVID stuff kicked off, I did a few blogs for one of our projects called Research the Headlines, which looks at sort of unpicking how newspaper articles are reporting science. I was the chair of the strategic working group. We redid our strategy a couple of years ago, and that was when we introduced the grand challenges that we're working to. I was also part of the MSP's pairing scheme. I was paired with Anas Sawar, so that's been quite interesting since then to see his sort of ascent to Labour leader. I was also involved in the recruitment round last time, and I'm now a member of the YAS advisory group, which is basically a sort of a go-between between YAS and the RSE.
And welcome. So I'm Sandra. I'm from the University of the West of Scotland. I'm a senior lecturer and I'm the head of the marketing events and tourism unit there. I've joined YAS in 2018. I've been part of lots of different projects. Ali, I was part of the YAS MSP pairing. I was paired with Finlay Carson, a conservative MSP from Dumfries and Galloway. I've been involved in the COP26 activities and helped to shape that as well with other colleagues. I'm currently involved in a larger project with RSE fellows on the tertiary education and the future of tertiary education in Scotland, which I'll put the link later on the chat. We also helped to develop a coastal map for coastal knowledge activities. So you can also find that in our YAS group, the coastal map. And we helped with the recently published business travel pledge for businesses and universities. You can also find that on our webpage. And then finally, I've been working with colleagues from other young academies around the world on open science. So we have a group linked with the Global Young Academy, but also young academies from all over the world. We just been publishing a couple of essays.
2016 intake, so I'm just on my way out the door, and I'm hoping to recruit some great new people. The things I've done have been a combination of some of the things that other people have done. I helped Ali with the grand challenges. I've done a bit of work on the responsible debate strand of work, which I think people have really enjoyed. And one of the things that I think I've done maybe more than other members is to participate in the work of the RSE, which YAS gives you an opportunity to do around policy responses and those sorts of things. So most recently on measurement of the sustainable economy. So the RSE responded on that, and I was able to contribute to that. I've also been on the RSE's post-COVID commission, which was a really high level commission, which I think came to me partly as a result of my membership with YAS. Professionally, I'm a policy guy. I've worked for Nesta, for service design agencies, and I currently work for the Consultation Institute. So